What's up, y'all? So I wanted to do this story because it just brings awareness to how much evil you have to look out for, even when it's within your family limits. Okay, so as y'all can see this picture behind me, let me just show y'all this real quick. So the man to the far left is Paul Tucci. The woman, the weird looking one right there with the surprised eyebrows, is Laura Rideout. Her son right next to her is Colin Rideout. And the other one on the end is Alexander Rideout. But this is crazy. So this is Mr. Craig Rideout. Unfortunately, he was murdered. It's not really clear on who actually murdered him, but he was strangled and they used blunt force trauma. He was left in the woods and he was bound with bungee cord ropes. And they also used some type of, some type of liquid to disfigure his face that contained acid in it. So they really tried to do a number on him and tortured this poor man. And it was all over a custody issue. His estranged wife wanted to take his 2 young kids out of state that he had custody of, and he did not want to allow that. So she somehow convinced her 2 oldest sons to help her. So long story short, but the short story long, when the wife was not able to convince Mr. Craig to let her take her 2 young kids out of state with her new so-called boyfriend, which, like I said in the beginning, was his the man on the end, the far left, was Craig's best friend at one point in time. She wanted to take all the kids and him out of state, and she wanted to move out of state. He was not convinced at all. So when he did not budge, they met him in his basement in his home. Prior to that day, someone had broken into his apartment. He still didn't know who that was, but he thought it was one of his sons playing a trick on him. And while it all comes out, it seems like it may have been one of them, because his 2 older sons did help their mom actually carry out this horrific murder against him. So anyway, the estranged wife, Miss Laura, she ended up getting 25 years to life. Alexander, the youngest, he got charged with tampering with evidence. Him and Colin was trying to dispose of the evidence in a lake, but a detective actually caught them. So they got charged with tampering evidence. Alexander got off, or was actually released in 2021. So he didn't really get off. Colin Rideout, he got sentenced with 25 years to life because he was charged with not only tampering the evidence, he was charged with 2nd-degree murder. Along with his mom, Laura Rideout was charged 2nd-degree murder. Now, let me just say, one of the adults that was, in this situation, he should have been charged too, but they let him off. He didn't get any charge, no tampering with anything, no nothing. And that was only because his lawyer was able to argue that they could not place him at the scene. Real smart, Paul, real smart. Anyway, again, as I stated, all 4 of these people had something to do with Mr. Craig's Rideout murder. I'm so sorry to his family that this happened. His sister and his mother was at the trial, so they did get some type of, justification, knowing that that these people were getting sentenced to jail. So yeah, RIP Mr. Craig, and condolences to his family. Even though this happened in 2016, it still hurts.